We're planting green today. Yes, you heard that right. We're putting beans in, and I'm planting green. The process of planting green is, well, pretty much what's on the label. The triticale is still green. I'm gonna plant through it. Right now, I'm pretty much in a perfect window to get this stuff planted. Top part of the soil has dried out enough to be able to plant well through it, get the trench closed, but also have a nice bit of subsoil moisture, get that seed down there where it's supposed to be, so hopefully get it germinated quick and up and going. Tomorrow they're talking rain during the day, at night, and skip a day, and then more rain again. So I really want to try to get in here, get this planted, that way it can get up and going, because I'm on a little bit of a clock right now. Besides the moisture, notice that the triticale is starting to pollinate. In about a week, 10 days, this will be in heavy pollination, and I'll need to roller crimp it. So while it is a really good window, it's a relatively narrow one, so I better get to work. Gotta calibrate fertilizer, beans, and then we can get going. All right, that's done. Now let's weigh them. 27.07 for the fertilizer and 8.91 for the beans. I'll plug those numbers in the computer. It'll do its, wizardry, and then I'll double check my calibration, make sure it did it right. Made a few changes. Now we are good to go. Alrighty, we planted for a little bit. Let's take a look at the seed trench and see how it's doing. Now they're in here somewhere. Just gotta find them. Alrighty, there's a seed trench right there. So we're getting really nice coverage on it. I'm actually really happy with that. And there's the one next door. All right, yeah, I can definitely live with that. That's really nice closing of the trench. And of course, I wasn't thinking right. This row doesn't have seed in it. This is just a fertilizer row. So we'll go over to this one and see if we can find the seed. So there's a seed right there, and about 1 3/4. So that's just where I want it. We'll get this covered up and we're gonna get back after it. Thank goodness for auto steer. Because it's pretty much impossible to figure out where I've been. That line is pretty tough to see. I'd have to have some pretty aggressive markers to see where I'd be going. And we're still out here going. I've got my little co-pilot with me. In some places the triticale is tall enough it actually semi-blocks out the front headlights. Not something I've ever ran across before. It is now 2 a.m. and we are still going. Everything's been planting really well. Even did a live there for a little while. Thank you to everybody who showed up for that. That was kind of cool. There we are. All done. It's 3 a.m. I'm exhausted. But beans are in the ground and I can smell rain in the air, so if we get some rain, this will all be worth it. Overall, this planted really, really well. Minimal wrapping, like just a little bit there on that closing wheel. You know, just a little bit caught up in the top of that seed boot there. You know, nothing that I'm really worried about at all. Time to go put this away and go to bed. Hope to see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, you know, all the things. Hit that bell icon too while you're at it. As always, thanks for stopping by.